Part 3 of school absences in New Zealand. Have you noticed it's about punishment? Have you noticed that the government and the media and the officials spend a lot of their time blaming the children who wag, blaming the parents? And then, of course, this government wants to fine parents and start holding them accountable in that horrible punitive way that they do, so they can score brownie points, instead of actually addressing the problems. Watch for that. That happens a lot here in New Zealand, not just in education and so many other things. They turn around and they blame you. They blame you, mum and dad, and they blame your children. And you, mum, dad, whatever your circumstances, and I know heaps of you will be struggling, and that's why your kids are wagging. I know that you'll be struggling and maybe even suffering. And now you've got this to continue with arsehole government and their arsehole state saying that they're going to cause harm to you if your child doesn't turn up to school. Now, that is so important that you try and figure out a way as parents to, in fact, you could band together to address the government directly, Ministry of Education, and even your schools directly, and say to them, our children, they're not going to school for these reasons. Find someone that'll advocate for you, someone that'll stand up for you, and say, they're not going to school, and if you want them to, and we'd like them to be able to go to school, but obviously there's certain things that need to happen first. So mum, dad, and even your children, even your kids, primary, secondary school kids, get involved. Organise yourselves. Go to the schools, go to the Ministry of Education, go to your local MPs and say to them, my kid wants to wag, or my kids are wagging because of this, this and this. We can't cope, whatever it is, and we need to be able to cope. So that to me is one of the most common sense things you can do, because you've got to stop them from easily turning things around so that it all becomes your fault. Or your kid's a bad kid. Okay, so you've got to deal with them. You've got to deal with work and income. Not work and income, or maybe you do. Certainly the MSD, maybe Kāinga Ora. No, not Kāinga Ora, what's it called? Child, Youth and Family, maybe. You've got to deal with them and the cops and the schools and, school counsellors, and get people on side with you. Get people on side with you so that you can fight government back and say, right, you want my child to go to school, let's work together to make that happen in a way that works for the child and for our whānau. To do that, it'll be a big help.